Little guy, what you doing? Looking at the anthill? Hey, what you doing? It's alright. You scared of me? Did I startle you? Looks like your heart's beating pretty fast. Alright if I get a little closer? Well, okay, this will be a short one. I'm excited because I haven't seen Beetlejuice. I haven't seen Beetlejuice in years. Open, close. But they had it at like the $3 bin. Queen Anne, white with red. Now my groom doesn't match that depiction because he's not in black. So this could be the black and white of the pages of the Bible. But he's certainly got the whole turkey thing going. You'll have to look back on my other posts. I think I'm just gonna savor that. Oh, there we go with the grooms. Yep, see? The symbolism does not let me down. And in this case, his face represents Queen Anne with the red dot and the white. The King James Bible beneath. Carved in stone. So yeah, this, working on this, I finally have put these together. So basically the idea is that this white piece is attached to this cardboard piece, and they're pretty well snug on the wooden dowel that they're on. And then I made a bigger hole in this cardboard piece that's attached to this. I have my little purple spinning paper straw, which is an homage. The Jeffin. Wait, gotta get the circle. Yay! And yeah, this purple paper straw is kind of like the bearing, so to speak, so that it can twist on the axle. So that the idea is when I get the little hook on there, that because it's gonna go tick 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 tick, but I gotta secure these so that they're stable where they are, and I have to make a little thing to go on them. But you know, the whole idea would be like, let's see if I can do this. I can't do it with one hand, but I could do it with two. But the idea would be dit, boom, dit, Boom, dit, boom. And if we press them together, they're touching enough where they spread, but if you stop it, it won't. So, and these are just pieces of cardboard with rubber band in there, because I'm going to have another, essentially, pulley or whatever, belt go through there. So anyway, I was trying to construct my my piece. It's got to be just the right shape, especially since I made these gears too steep, because I'm impatient and I'm just trying to build a toy model that works like barely at all, just to satisfy, so I can see it. And then once you have an object, like once you have a contemplative object, God, you can't make this shit up. Once you have a queen in, man. Once you have a contemplative object, then you can refine it. And I made other contemplative objects, like geometrically and on paper and so on. So this contemplative object I'm making doesn't even geometrically reach to what I made geometrically, and this is just one of maybe like 10 little drawings I have in disparate places, but then I can put all those drawings together with this object, make new drawings, make a new object, you know. And this object is probably only going to encapsulate like one half or 1/3 of what I'm looking for, but and also when I do the final thing, I will not be incorporating this type of gear. It would be a bicycle gear, which is that little, I don't even know what, I can't remember what it's called. It's hard to find videos. There's barely any videos that are easy to find on the interweb about the that thing inside, like the pedal of the bicycle, that like it's this funny shaped thing inside that pedal that allows it to grab when you pedal and then spin and not like tear your feet off as the bike keeps spinning, you know. Because the old school bikes, they had the chain, they had the pedals, but the pedals were fixed and they went with the wheel. So like when the wheel was moving, the pedals were moving, if you were pedaling them or not. And when you pedaled them, they pedaled the wheels, but super dangerous, you know. So anyway, that invention of that thing that allows you to pedal and then keep your feet still while the bike keeps going forward, that is an underappreciated technological advancement that is, and it's mechanical, and it's so, growing up, I never knew something so, the shape of it. Like, there are computer designers, there are CGI designers, that would have difficulty, they would have great difficulty in engineering that shape today. A lot of people would have great difficulty. I can't do it. And it was made however long ago. Not that long ago. I think less than 100 years. Maybe 100 years, but no. I think less than 100 years ago. Major technological revolution of this little shape with just a couple little twists. It reminds me of that guy who did all that water research back at the turn of the last century. And like just the weird shapes he came up with water. I forget, if you Google about like water, eventually you'll come upon it. He's a guy, he's got kind of one of those rectangular beards. He studied how to like prevent log jams. But like the way water really flows, but that anybody had a mind that long ago. Never mind today. Never mind today. But just the idea that anybody of any age, of any era, had a mind that could boil all of that down to its essence. But anyway, some of those strange shapes remind me of that little inner bicycle gear. It's not a gear, I don't know what it's called, but the thing that allows it to grab and release, grab and release, grab and release, grab and release, grab and release. Anyway, this is a lot easier than that, but it's still presenting difficulties for me because when I put everything in this structure, it was impatience that led me to it, but it was also the demand of like, you gotta do something. You gotta do something. Because if I keep pursuing perfection, but don't do anything, like if you're gonna draw things and if you're gonna think, you also have to do things with your hands. Have to. I have to. And I have to do more. But I also have to be chill about it. I can't let that fire that burns on this side of my head when I think too much in the wrong way. Except for sometimes. But it can't be the daily precedent that fire burns. Anyway, I was going to, I cut up an old Guinness can. Oh yeah, there's a little nitrous ball. But anyway, I carved up that. I thought maybe this type of can would be good, but it's actually thinner than I thought it would be once I cut it open. And I thought it would be poetic to use a piece of the harp in terms of the leprechauns. But now I realize I'd have to cut it or bend it in a certain way. And once I cut out the shape, I was like, because I just cut this out and I was gonna trim it further. But then I realized it kind of looked like, it kind of looked like a little alien face. It also reminded me of the Archangel of Michael Raphael painting, the second one, of the little piece of the little piece of ribbon floating off his spear as he kills Satan. And I haven't posted about that painting yet, but it's coming up. I got it on my computer, but it's so pretty. I just thought, well, maybe I won't even use this one at all. I'll just post it on the side and he can rock back and forth. And I thought, well, maybe I can put him on the head of my ship, kind of like one of those old school on the ships where they had the thing sticking off. But nice little shout out to the leprechauns. Nice little shout out to Raphael. And yeah, so this is supposed to be like the purple stripe in the $100 bill. This is supposed to be like the $100 bill stripe, or it's an homage to that, among other things. Plus, it's what I had at hand, but. And this is a little bit like the little white spot they have in the $100 bill these days. Yeah, I think that's it for now today. I just an update on my cardboard project. Got some work to do. That's where they live. Man, they kill everything. There's a lot of them. And they're raiding an ant nest way up there. Bringing them all back here.